and it looks like there's drama between Trump and Netanyahu. Today in France, where Trump was speaking about his ceasefire with Iran and the plan for them to put things on hold for 60 days with a memorandum of understanding, he said that he was very disappointed in the way that Israel was handling the situation with Lebanon, saying that you don't have to bomb buildings and kill civilians and kill innocent people to try to get a few terrorists, basically saying that Israel is committing war crimes, and more importantly, hinting that them attacking Lebanon and attacking Beirut specifically is undermining his peace treaty with Iran. He also made the statement that if Israel should have been able to take care of Hezbollah, which is in Lebanon, without having to kill civilians, and it's taking them too long. And if it's going to take them this long, he might as well get the puppet president of Syria, uh, Al-Jalani, to do it himself. If Israel doesn't know how to get rid of terrorists, he's basically saying that they're messing up the job, that it's taking them too long. This is a funny change of tone for somebody who was all aboard with Israel bombing Lebanon a few weeks ago, even maybe last week. So the question we want to ask is Trump really upset with Israel for its continual bombing of Lebanon, its disregard of the peace treaty that America's trying to make with Iran, because Iran has said that if Israel continues to attack Lebanon, especially Beirut, they're not going to go through with the peace plan, which apparently, that's why I said apparently Trump wants the peace plan to go through. So is he really angry at Israel, or is this a case of good cop, bad cop, where he's like, oh, well, Israel messed up our plan by continue uh, attacking Beirut, and now Iran wants to continue doing the war. Oh, well, we tried our best. So maybe America really wants this thing to continue. They want to continue attacking Lebanon because they have strategic reasons for letting Israel attack Lebanon. The strategic reason would be that if there's a peace treaty between the US and Iran and they can't attack Iran, might as well attack Lebanon and destabilize it, because if you can attack Lebanon and destabilize it along with Syria and Iraq in that region, you now have Iran circled. Then later on you can attack Iran. You see what I'm saying, Sagodi? Yeah, because it's okay.
Yes.
We can't fight Iran right now because Iran is a little bit too strong for us. But if we say let's do a peace treaty, but Israel keeps on attacking Lebanon and the treaty is broken, well, Israel and Iran will fight each other, and Israel will keep fighting Lebanon. And the weaker Lebanon gets, the weaker Iran gets, because that's an ally. Because one thing we know about geopolitics, you need to have your neighboring countries strong so that other countries can't attack you. This is why Russia attacked Ukraine, because Ukraine was about to let the US put missiles on Ukraine and they were going to join NATO. So it's not good for your neighbors to fight. So maybe this is just a strategy by the US to make it look like they're trying to control Israel. And they say, oh, sorry, we can't control Israel. And then the third option is the most interesting one. Maybe this has been all part of their plan to use Israel to destabilize the region. And then later on, they'll blame Israel so that the U.S. doesn't get the blame. And this goes back to a chapter in The Witch Path to Persia, 2000, I think it's 2009 or 2019. I'm not sure what year it is. But check it out, The Witch Path to Persia, written by Wolfowitz. There's a chapter, and this is, I'm going to say it's 2009. This is almost 16 years ago that this thing was written. And it said that Israel will get out of control with Iran to help, and it will be Netanyahu. Netanyahu can be a tool to destabilize Iran and fight them. And then later on, the U.S. can blame Iran, can blame Israel instead. Now, if Israel is attacking Lebanon, to me, that's an extension of attacking Iran. So maybe this is part of a plan they've had for a long time to continue fighting Iran, to continue fighting Hezbollah, to continue fighting Iraq and Syria in that region, to destabilize them and control oil. And then let Israel do the dirty work so that afterwards the American can say, oh, it wasn't us, it was Israel. So we have two choices. Either Trump is really angry at Israel and Israel is not obeying America by continually escalating this war of Lebanon, or it's part of a game plan. Personally, I think it's part of a game plan. And I think that the U.S. had to buy time because they've run out of weapons and the economy was about to go so bad that the whole world would collapse and Trump would be kicked out of office. And during the elections, the Republican Party would lose. So they have to back off, but they're going to let Israel do their dirty work. But in the meanwhile, the U.S. is going to distance themselves from it by pretending like Israel is out of control. So, Godi, it's just like if you have a dog and you want to kill me. You say, okay, you're not going to kill me. Your dog starts biting me. And you say, dog, please stop biting Moose. Don't kill Moose. My dog, please don't do it. And you can easily control your dog. You're pretending like you can't control your dog. So I'm not going to make any blaming, but it just seems to me that with this situation, we need to take seriously the idea that Israel is not out of control. America and the rest and the West are pretending like they're out of control, so that when Israel messes up that region, if they attack Iran or Lebanon, the West doesn't have to take the blame. I'm not saying that's the case, but it could be the case. What are your thoughts?
The US knows how to play this sheep wolf thing. Like
Yeah,
they'll come, they want to be seen as a sheep while they are coming as a wolf, coming to
yeah,
destroy the Middle East. You know what they're doing? I think what they're doing is they want to put Israel as a bad country, and them they are coming there to come and stop the peace in Lebanon. So knowing very well they want to win Lebanon and move every military of them to Lebanon so that they can attack Iran easily.
yeah,
So for now, they want to play the blame game on Israel, so that everybody looks at Israel as the real bad one, the real mastermind of this war. Well, the mastermind is actually the U.S. The U.S. is the one which has been financing Israel to do all these things uh, to make sure that the Middle East is not stable, so that they are able to win all these other small countries near Iran and Iraq, so that they can get what they want from the Middle East. They know how to play this game. They've been playing it for years because we know
yeah,
very well that Bin Laden was financed by the US to fight
yeah.
Israel in the 70s. After that, they are the one
Not to
who
fight
killed
Russia,
Bin Laden. He's the
To
number
fight
one
Russia,
enemy.
to fight Russia, and
Yes,
then they also
to fight.
used Saddam Hussein to fight Iran. Then later on, when Saddam Hussein became independent from them, they killed Saddam Hussein. Then they tried to kill uh, the president of Syria, who had to escape to Russia. So we know what they're doing. They're going one after one. So they thought that after taking Syria down and taking Iraq down, they could take Iran down. And they wrote this, like I said, in that document, 2000. I'm going to say maybe 2009. The document is over 16 years old. This is their strategy, and in their strategy, they say leave it to Bibi. Bibi is Netanyahu. Leave it to Bibi means that let him take the blame. There's a reason why Netanyahu keeps winning elections in Israel. Is because he's their agent. You get what I'm saying? And there's another thing that Trump did
Yes,
today.
absolutely.
Trump did today. He tried to make it look like he likes Lebanon. He said, Lebanon used to be a country with doctors, lawyers, great thinkers, and now Israel has destroyed it. That's how you play. You make it look like you're against Israel. But Segodi, if the U.S. was really against Israel, all they have to do is stop giving them billions of dollars each year. Stop. If they stop, Israel can't attack anymore. Am I wrong? No. Yeah. No. I'm going to say very quickly, Iran is smart.
Can you?
Iran should sign this peace treaty with the U.S., but they've said that if Israel keeps on attacking Lebanon, they will attack. So what Iran needs to do is make sure they keep their promise. If Israel keeps attacking Iran, if Iran doesn't do anything within 3 weeks to a month, then it sends a message to the U.S. and Israel that Iran is stupid and they can take advantage. What do you?
Absolutely. You know what they want to do? They just want to extend this NATO thing into
Yeah.
all these small countries. Now they want to act like they're protecting Lebanon. Well, they are not actually
Yeah.
protecting Lebanon. They actually want to take over, and
Yeah.
then
But what I'm
so
also
that they
saying is
can
that
move their armies, everything there.
what I'm also
But
saying is that
what I
Iran
see, the risk that NATO,
What I'm saying is that Iran should be aware that that's what they're doing. So Iran shouldn't drop their guard. They should continue doing what they have to do and not listen to Trump because it's just a game. You understand what I'm saying? So Iran needs to know that they're playing games so that they don't trick
yeah,
Iran again. All right.